Sorry, I'm a little late. So I end up actually doing expert. I think I have no try master in time set.
It's time to let loose.
Today seems like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Perhaps it's the training.
So I end up using another software called Sound Copy, and I seem to be able to get the audio in the game working. Hopefully it's loud.
Did you have a good day?
Just give the word. I need to collate my research results.
Hey Beast Wars, how's it going?
Sound would express. The seal demands my unbroken presence, so the world at large, yet a mystery.
Right, so pretty much my weekly has been all now. Let's see. Just waiting for reset and then out. Let's see what I can do. Yeah, right now I'm finishing my weeklies on Your stream also thinks that I'm a ghost. Yeah, it's weird. It says 0 viewers, but you're definitely here. Oh, I can see it now. It says 1 viewer. Yeah, my other device is charging right now. So recently I've been looking at some interesting videos on something called ADB, which is a Android automation tool, or Android tool that basically it's the thing that allows me to show my screen. There's like a kind of an add-on called Screen Copy that somebody created, and that's basically what's showing the screen without a special capture card. And using that same framework that they use for displaying my screen, you could also like basically I can actually use my mouse to click on stuff. So right now I'm not actually touching the phone. I'm actually you probably don't see my cursor right there, but my mouse is actually on the screen and I can actually click stuff.
Wukong, I will save you.
So I'm actually clicking it from my computer to control my phone.
I swear it.
So it's actually pretty neat. And the interesting thing is you can actually write Python scripts. I don't know if you heard of the programming language Python. And you can actually use it for setting like swipes and touches at specific locations on the screen, just like how my mouse is actually touching different things on the screen that's actually being displayed. So unlike a regular capture card, or where you can only get the output, it's actually pretty cool. Yeah, you so yeah, right now I've been like looking at this YouTube channel called Engineer Man, and basically he automates like these simple games, like playing like not really tic-tac-toe, but like they played Simon Says and like a bowling game where he does like some like basically automating the game a little bit.
Lately I've become obsessed with making figurines of my darling.
The thought that Alberia has its own wonderful forms of poetry fills me with excitement.
It's actually a audio thing back doesn't actually get affected. I'm actually curious how to lower the volume without affecting something else.
Yeah, I kicked a bunch of fiend booty today.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Definitely really neat tool that if any day that you feel like, oh, maybe I can start streaming as well, It's called
Perhaps.
screen copy. And it might be a little technical to set up, but overall, like the steps are pretty easy. All you have to do is download the file, and then just run like a batch file, or like a run a batch file, and it'll automatically install it. Display it right.
I need to train, maintain my weapon.
Dance is a wild and delicate beast.
Everything's such high tech.
Body to tame it.
It's not super high tech, but yeah, it's really neat. But yeah, from the same one that did the screen copy, is they made another tool called sound copy, and that's how the sound is actually playing. So I'm actually it somehow gets the audio from the device, even though I don't have a headphone jack, or and I managed to actually to play the audio. The only downside is I can't really adjust the volume of it.
Nature's beauty changes with the seasons.
Luca's so good at pranks. Maybe he'll teach me.
Actually, I know how to word from the game. Here we go.
We've got grand adventures ahead of us. We've got grand adventures ahead of us. We've got grand adventures ahead of us. We've got grand adventures ahead of us.
Okay. The voice
We've got grand adventures
as I'm lowering the volume, it actually triggers Yuden's English voiceover, which is neat, because yeah, I think Victor Hunter, which is the voice actor of Yuden, then you can it feels weird. Okay, cool. So yeah, it looks like I can adjust the volume of the voiceovers, so hopefully it's not too loud. But in the meantime, let's see what I can do. I'll do something simple. Everybody's been farming target, so I've been farming using my arena discount. You know what? Maybe I'll try to fix up my auto team for Android Lilith, so maybe I could leave it farming over. Okay, so this is my, like, I'm pretty sure it clears as long as I'm not using gold corners, so see if 13.
For my beloveds.
Oh, okay, it was actually using this. Let me see how many. Oh, one more thing. I forgot to mention there's actually a ×2 drop and half stamina for light dragons. So I right here you can see I've already done farming all my light dragons. So definitely if you want to get, if you have any of the dragons here, definitely check it out. It doesn't open it after you farmed it. Okay, well basically it's in you just change the chapter. So light adventurers are in, I think it was chapter 9. Yeah, chapter 9. Chapter 9, there's 2 dragons here. Switch it to hard mode. You see it right here. So there's this one right here, and there's Upstar Siren. So if you own any of these dragons, then you can farm it with the Draconic Essence. The other one that you can find is in, I think, so this is chapter 9, and then the other one is in chapter, like when you look at it, it's like a desert, then it's probably that one. But this one right here, chapter 4. So there's the other dragons here, so there is Liger, Cupid, Gilgamesh, and regular Jeanne d'Arc. So if you have any of these dragons, you can only get it in hard difficulty and very hard difficulty. And with the double drop, each one of these you get like 6, and then there's 2 difficulties, so you get 12. And if you have, basically you need 50 to unbind. So you do it for like days, you're guaranteed to unbind like one of these. And if you compare it with the Sunstone cores, then you can save them. Use it only on the ones that actually matter. So yeah, so far like my Cupid has been maxed because I've been farming it there, and same with my regular Jeanne d'Arc, as well as Gilgamesh. So I only use it on like limited dragons. Give me an hour or so. So who needs to update? Oh, okay. Yeah. Just update the phone before. Hopefully, maybe they'll do the announcement for the Dragalia Digest. But looking at, I recently, I think, joined Annie Ninja or something, Discord, and they were just talking about the baby dragon that, or the mini dragon that will show up. So I'll show a picture of that in a moment. So basically, spoiler alert, it's gonna be Mercury. There was a picture of that. Where was it? Let's see if I can share this picture. Here. Switch the there in my. It's a browser. Oh, it is browser. Let me think really quick. Strange. Okay, what it is? Yeah. Okay, it was high. So yeah, this was the picture that I saw in the Discord chat. So you can see there is baby Mercury, mini Mercury mini or mini Mercury. They call it like, yeah. So this is I think this is the dragon we'll expect for the 2.5 year anniversary. This is definitely, yeah. This is a screenshot from the Nintendo. Well, basically this picture, you can see the baby Mercury with Emil. I think, is that Emil? He looks like he's drooling right. So I think this is what we'll be expecting for 2.5 year anniversary. But yeah, hopefully at reset, be able to get more info. Yeah, I tried the new strat with I was getting very close. I think the best that I did was the master to get to about 10% health. It was pretty close. I was basically I swapped AZ with Richard. He seems to do a decent job in the healing, but apparently, like, yeah. There is a part where I think near when the boss is almost dead, it does like another splash, and then everybody gets hit, and then my health drains really fast. So I've been like recording all my runs. I guess I can extract it maybe in a moment. Show you guys what I did wrong. Right, I was about to set up solo. Do some
For my beloveds.
I think it's bad. Okay, we'll see how this goes. Do it 5 times. See how well it goes, and if this works out, I'll leave it running overnight. Let's see. Put it on 1.5. We
We will win for the sake of those we love. Immaculate wings. Immaculate wings. Blade released. Bolt of light. Radiant bonds. Be gone. Radiant savior. Fight immaculate wings. Radiant bonds. Immaculate wings.
seem to be surviving.
Blade release. Bolt of light. Radiant bonds. Be gone. Strength of goddess. Immaculate wings. With my heart and the dragons burn as one.
Yeah, this comp is from I believe this comp is from the Dragalia, Reddit Discord. And yeah, if you don't have Rizarda, some people substitute her with Julieta. I think with the right prince, then survivability should be okay. But yeah, I think the other comp that other people have been doing has been Julieta, Shao Jing, and Mordecai, or regular Luke.
Immaculate wings. I shall reach across worlds and take your hand.
Sinner, strength of goddess.
Bolt of light.
Radiant savior.
Ooh, that was close. Great.
Radiant bonds. Sacred god. Thanks. Immaculate wings.
Radiant savior.
I can fight once more. Blade release. Radiant bonds.
I think it's doing pretty good so far. Because yeah, Rizarda also provides the life field, so I think that makes the survival.
I shall reach across worlds and take your hand.
I'm sorry.
With the auto dragon, with the gold Fafnir, it heals, so I think it's pretty good.
Wings.
Radiant savior.
Immaculate wings. Blade release.
Apologies, but I must defeat you. Lemon punishment at the rate.
Immaculate wings. Be gone.
Stay vigilant until the final
Yeah.
blow falls.
I think the purpose of me learning about how to use the tools for automating, because some of the cheese runs are pretty repetitive and
Immaculate wings.
pretty easy to do. So I think if I can do the Force Strike script properly, then I think the whole Mitsuba can be like, I don't have to control Mitsuba. And even with Yuden, I think all you have to do is just spam your skills, and then afterwards you'll have you just have to spam your skills, and then you drag in and then use up the dragon's. So if anything happens longer than that, then it'll be tricky. But I think
Blade release.
as long as all the timing is done properly, then it should be pretty easy. My goal is to eventually have 3 devices on stream at the same time, and control them simultaneously. Unfortunately, one of my devices is an iPhone doesn't have the same Android tools, so might not be able to do it for the iPhone, but this device. Okay, cool. It completed it with 2.5 minutes. So let me increase. Maybe I can run this in times 2. Welcome back, Vsauce. Hopefully the update went smoothly and does not affect your Dragalia Lost app. Awesome. Let's see if times 2 speed is stable.
This battle decides all.
Do not lose focus. Great.
Grant me your strength, O goddess.
Immaculate wings.
Radiant bonds. Bolt of light.
Blade
Oh,
release.
I think you missed the picture earlier then. So the 2.5-year anniversary, apparently there was a picture that was already in the what do you call it, Dragalia Life. So this is the picture. You can see there it's a dragon that you may recognize in a miniature form. So I believe it's Mercury. So I think this is for the 2.5-year anniversary. A better job. But yeah, you can see there's Emil. I'm guessing Emil. I wonder if Gala Emil is going to be a thing. You get a regular Emil at the end of chapter 18. I'm not sure. I'm just speculating. And then maybe there's a Gala. I don't think there have been like a Gala Eye Dragon. This dragon, the closest one was Midgard Zero, and I thought that was a Gala Dragon, but it apparently wasn't. Gala Dragon was Zephyr. But we will see Gala Ninhog in April, I believe. And we'll see what Gala Ninhog is going to take. Yeah, maybe today they will provide us with some updates for the 2.5-year anniversary. With that, hopefully we will get something nice. What I predict is we'll have daily tenfold summons, and we'll have maybe a dream summon or 2. And if we're really lucky, we'll have dream summons with Gala characters. Also, they'll probably have Gala Note, the fairy that's along our side. I think that has been almost confirmed by some of the leaks. So, yeah, those are on the table. But whether or not we're going to have the Monster Hunter rerun for the event, or Fire Emblem collab, that is still unknown until they do an announcement. But the likelihood of having Monster Hunter to run again when the release date is so close is becoming less and less likely, at least from my... Monster Hunter definitely was going to be an ideal choice, because unless they make a new print that is equivalent to what Feline Hospitality does, I don't think yeah, and Feline Hospitality is the print. Let me actually open the wiki page. Lost.wiki. Go to form prints. It was like a minute, but it felt like an hour. Yeah, it definitely takes time. Yeah, so in the collab, this is done loading. In the collab, this is done loading. If you click on collab, And then you can see there's the Mega Man prints. Like there was also Mega Man prints. There's the Woodman, and Bubble Man. There is Air and Crash Man, Metal and Quick, and Flash and Heat. There's Roll, which is a healing print, and then there's Mega Friends. So the Monster Hunter print that I was talking is called Feline Hospitality. I believe it is right here. So this print is a really good print, and a lot of people have missed out on the event for it, especially people who haven't started at that time, 2000, when they had this event running. And yeah, this print is the only print that provides where does it say the skill? Oh, this is just the image. Yeah, it's the only print that provides crit damage double buff. There's no other print in the game that does that right. So that's why people are able to do those cheese comps, so that they can do Veronica with like crazy high damage, and what else? Yeah, they were able to use Veronica to do crazy high damage. Even with Karina, with the Karina cheese with crazy high damage, is all thanks to this print. So definitely don't underestimate this print. Yeah, surprised that Mega Man print have none of the other characters besides Mega. No, there is Mega Man. If you go back, there it is, Mega Friends. Let me click on it, and then there's the vintage version. It looks really nice. I really like it. This is actually a free print too. You get it right away. You didn't have to farm this. I think this is the. No, actually, no, you did. You did. You can only get a single copy back then. But the thing is, any event collab prints, especially when they're given to you or you can earn them from farming it, they're really cheap to upgrade. So, like for example, the Princess Connect print. Yeah, not Dr. Wily or Light or any other character that's playable. Well, the thing is, Dr. Wily was a boss. You can actually play him in the Wily raid or something, and it was a very unique battle. Definitely fun. Well, fun-ish. Back then I was very weak, so it was fun to a point. Smoothly. But yeah, the Mega Man print is it's okay. It's a skill damage print that adds 30%. And the nice thing about Mega Man was the collab ability. So back then, like, he was the only one, but now Seimei has the same one. So it is possible that they, like, Cygames could bring another print that's equivalent, because we have seen equivalent prints that's here. Like what else is this a collab? I didn't know this was a collab print. They're just showing all the prints now. Oh, they are showing all the prints. Yeah, if you look at collab, what else was here? Yeah, there's the Princess Connect print, right? That one, if you want to fully upgrade it, it's also really cheap, so that you can actually have duplicates of the strength, the HP 70% or above, and get is it 13%? I thought it was more than 13%. Okay, maybe it's 13%. It's a bit less than the actually, I think it's the same as the Lily print. Let me go back. Lily print also does the same thing, the Crystalline Envoy. And this one also adds 13%. So it's like the same, except like the stats are a little lower in terms of the might that it provides. But aside from that, it's a solid, it's a cheap print. It's a nice print, especially when you're playing Master Lilith. You can't have duplicate prints, well, you can have duplicate prints. The thing is, like, you know, to make an extra copy of the Crystalline Envoy, as opposed to make the Princess Connect print, which only costs like I think like 1,000 something for a dupe, or like for an extra copy. I would go for, like, especially when you're low on L water, that's probably the one you want to go for. So that's why the when you look for collab prints, they're usually cheaper to upgrade. Okay, like they're given to you for free. You can make a duplicate copy for a fraction, a smaller fraction of the price of an original one, because it costs I think 36,000 for a 5-star print versus 1,700 I think for one of these prints for a copy. So if they add the same skill, might as well get one of these. It's like I think the one for Persona, I think was it Cage Desire or was it Showtime? I think it was Showtime. Yeah, Showtime is also a cheap print that adds the 50% damage for the additional damage for the 4-strike. So if you want a 4-strike print, that instead of using I think the print from Hulk or the other 4-strike print, then this is the cheaper option to have duplicates. So that's where I like, if you're low on L water, it's so much cheaper. So you see here, duplicate value is only worth 300, as opposed to if I go for another 4-strike print. If I scroll up and let's see, 4-strike, the show actually, there it is. Here's the 4-strike. If I sort by 4-strike, and if you look for yeah, the Hawk print, Night Stalker, you see, if you want to sell them, back then you can sell, but yeah, cost to buy is 4,000, but duplicate value is 3. I think this is kind of out of date because you can't really sell prints anymore. But the thing is, usually when you want to buy a duplicate, like back then, the price goes up a lot. But before we, like the old system, where you can have duplicate copy of prints and have to merge them together to level them up or something like that. This makes it this makes it so that, like, right now if you want a duplicate, it costs 36,000. See, you have this one. Let me see what it is. Yeah, so that was the Princess Connect print. So that was the one I was just showing earlier, which is in the collab, and then there is this one. It's just when you fully unbounded it, it looks like this. It looks like this. Once it's like usually when you unbind a print to like 2, then it will show this picture instead of the initial one. But you can always see the old one before. But yeah, this is the initial vestige, and then there's the refined one. And basically, you can see this one is like adds the same stats as the Lily one. Yeah, so yeah, it's the same print, and yeah, you can see the upgrade value. Oh, right now it's a duplicate value, but the thing is, it costs yeah, I think it's like it costs 1,000 copies. Yeah, here 1,700. Okay, yeah, I just got it. I just got the upgraded one. Yeah, 1,700 as opposed to, I think it's like 36,000. So. If I go back a little bit more, and then I go into Lily's card, permanent pool, it is. And then if I scroll down to so each unbind has different costs. Like the first one is 6,000, and then when you unbind it, it costs 9,000 each, unless you're using those gold keys. So sometimes I save up the gold keys. Like I used the first one with Elfwater, and then I used the other ones with keys. So I guess kind of like save 3,000. But yeah, you can see a duplicate costs 37,000. So that's why when you're like short on, like it would be nice to find prints that like hopefully later maybe they'll release like the one that a lot of people like to use for like speed 1 clears and stuff includes like the Castle Cheer Court, which is the one that allows you to fill up your gauge for all your skills. Let me just go back a little bit. So let's look for Castle Court. The list view and then type in. So yeah, Castle Cheer Corp has this skill called Force Charge, and this Force Charge allow you to basically fills up your gauge 3 times per quest. So basically, like sometimes people just have like instead of like having skill prep, like they have skill prep plus this print because this one allows you to refill your skills. So say for like example like the Veronica cheese, what people do is because Veronica already has 100% skill prep, so after you've used up all your skills, then you use your Force Strike and then it refills all your skills right away. So this is a really good print for like some of the speed 1 clears. And I noticed some people have this print on the healer because you know, having extra healing skills is useful, and oftentimes the AI tends to use the Force Strike. So it's good that they use up all their skills and then they start to use the Force Strike so that they recharge all their healing skills again. So yeah, but yeah, again, like I've been struggling with the water phase or the water team phase. So yeah, right now I'm still that's why you've been hearing all the audio in the background, or at least I've been hearing the audio in the background of them fighting. Is yeah, in the water phase, my healer is not actually doing a good enough job. So usually, like when the boss is almost dead, suddenly everybody gets hit by that status, and the healer doesn't heal it fast enough so that it can remove that status, and then all my team members just suddenly die. So that's what I've been struggling in the master mode so far. I've been using JZ like Jazia, Jangzia, and as well as which. But the thing is, Jazia, if you don't have her as the main character with the skill share, I feel like she's lacking a bit because yeah, basically what I found is because Jazia only has 1 healing skill, and then she has a shield skill that adds the adds like regen, but it's not fast enough. I don't find it fast enough. So yeah, cool. I did 5 and it was pretty consistent. So I could leave it running overnight, but the thing is, I don't know if the 2.5-year anniversary will provide us with some because what I expect in the 2.5-year anniversary is they'll have the they'll have the half stamina for Agito, or maybe ×3 for Agito. That's the reason why I haven't been too focused on farming and using up my resources too early. So that's kind of the one. Yeah, you got like upgrading the Princess Connect print is perfectly fine. I personally think it's okay because you get I feel like you get a decent amount out of it with a very low cost, especially when like you said you started the game when you started the game during the Persona event, so you probably don't have any like a lot of cold water for duplicate characters been getting. But they have been pretty generous a bit when they were giving out the L water, and also L water refreshes every 14th of the on the 14th of the month when and also remember to do your Mercurial Gauntlet, because depending on how far you cleared it, you get more rewards. So if you look at my Mercurial Gauntlet right here, I'm actually just missing one, but But yeah, in Mercurial Gauntlet, I think I only have one that's right here. I'm pretty sure I can complete it. Probably try it. You can see the rewards that you'll get is right here. Like, this is when the monthly reset happens. I mean, not monthly yet. It happens once a month on the 14th of the month, and they'll give you this reward, and it's based off how much of this have you unlocked. So right now I'm just missing one. I'm just missing one more level just to unlock the. Yeah, I'm just missing one more level to get to 300, and it's not really that much. I'll just get 100 more L water, so I'll get 100k for L water every month. And the other way to earn L water, once you get to the point where you start, wanting all your characters to want some characters to have a mana spiral, because in order to get to the mana spiral, you have to, so these characters have mana spiral. So in order to get to the mana spiral, you have to first unlock everything in the 5th mana circle. So I'm showing it in the easier form. And your highest is 55, and my lowest is 50. So so again, like the mana circle is definitely if you look at the mana circle, once you get to 50, if the character actually have a mana spiral, then but yeah, you can't actually get to the mana spiral before you like get all these ones. And these collab skills, or co-ability skills, I mean, these co-ability skills cost a water, and it usually starts with like 6,000, and then 12,000, and then 20 something thousand to like 36,000. So it's really expensive, and you can only get L water from duplicate cards that you get from farming in the campaign or somewhere, or from some of your other ones. So that's why it is a very limited resource that you can get. And yeah, once you unlock it, then and also, like, how do you get like a skill share, right? The skill share has to get it from the 5th mana spiral. You have to get it to 50 MC before you actually get the skill share. So that's another thing. That's why Hold On does the Ask collab characters beside any of the person characters have shared skill. So yes, there's only one character, I think, that didn't have a skill share. Let me just double check. Well, not every character has a skill share. Like, say for example, Belina actually doesn't have a skill share. It would be a cool skill share for the Fire Emblem characters, because the Fire Emblem characters actually give you the Fire Emblem characters have this extra bonus when their health is low. Like, say for example, Marth, if his health is low, persona, not person. So the persona characters do have co-ability, I think. I mean, the skill share. Let's take a look at them. I think I maxed all of them because they were special. So they're in the grade area. Okay, let me just go back a little bit. Just scroll to the bottom of all my maxed out characters. Let's see. So there's Joker right here. And then you go to the side. Yeah, so right here, Phantom Barrage is a shareable skill. You have this status on there. I'm pretty sure Mona has one too. Yeah, right here, Beckoning Cat. And lastly, I don't know if Sophie has one. Let's take a see if she has one. I think she does as well. Nope, Sophie does not have one. Okay, because hers will probably charge up the dragon meter really fast. That would be really good. That's actually a pretty good skill to have if one of the abilities actually charge up your dragon gauge. So yeah, that would be pretty nice if she had a shareable skill. But the thing is, I'm pretty sure Panther has one. Let me just go up to Panther. And Panther, does indeed have one. So all the ones that you don't get for free, I mean the one that you summon for, they all have the share ability. But say for example, like, you know, a permanent character like Belina, he doesn't have a skill share. And also like Grace, for example, Grace doesn't have a skill share as well. Because that would be crazy OP if somebody can just cast Gracious Shield as a shared ability, right? So if you look at Grace, her abilities are not shareable either. That would be crazy OP if it did. So yeah, definitely not every character has this benefit, but the thing is, you know, I think it's to balance the game. Otherwise, everybody will probably have Grace's ability equipped for a majority of the, like, if you don't, then you'll have like one less character to worry about. Let's see. But yeah, again, like the mana spiral costs the Eldwater, and the Eldwater are not easy to come by. So how I earn my Eldwater sometimes when I really is in need of Eldwater is I sell dragons. So if you go to dragons, sometimes there's the 4-star dragons have, like, say rock, for example. I have these stones. So the thing is, if you sell one dragon or sell a dragon that's been unbound, it costs, like, basically you can actually like, basically say this dragon costs, let's see how much it costs to sell. Let's see, so you go to collection, go to dragon, and then go part way. So let's go to that same dragon because okay, so if we go to rock, you can see that you get 2,200, and basically if you unbind it, like 2 dragon costs 4,000, right? So if you have it unbound, it actually costs it will actually cost less. I mean, it'll cost just as much as 2. So let me just show you an example. Like, I'm gonna go to this dragon, I'm gonna unbind it, like, just by once. And these refresh every month, so you can go back to the shop and buy these stones. And then if I go back to the shop, dragons, and then go to part way. You see, now it costs, actually you get yeah, you get 4,400. So basically the best thing to do is fully unbind your dragon before you sell it, because like, especially when you're using stones, and those 4-star stones may, like, eventually once you have enough good 5-star dragons, you won't even need to keep any of the dragons there. Oh, Last Romeo. No, it did not. Last Romeo, I end up collecting it from Expert. As I don't think there's enough time. I was super close. I actually have I recorded a video where it was at 10% health, but suddenly, like, Lilith did like 2 splashes, and then even though I was at full health, it just suddenly dropped super low, and I was like, why isn't getting rid of the status? And then my team just got wiped. It was a really good run. I felt like that was gonna be the run. It was at 10% health, and then suddenly everybody just died. It's almost like a thing from, like, Death Note or something. Just everybody just suddenly got a heart attack and just died. Yeah, I don't know. I switched to Ricard for the I switched to Ricard for the or Richard to for the double heal, but it wasn't doing enough. I don't know, like, is Arlene better? But the thing is, Jay-Z, I find it like it's not healing fast enough, or the heal isn't doing enough. That's why I end up maxing Ricard for that. Yeah, I was like, maybe he'll do better. But yeah, I still wasn't good enough. And the thing is, I tried to put him as the main and then just equip skill share abilities for them, and it didn't actually work out. Because I used the Yuya's. Yeah, Ricard is on paper the best healer for this fight. But yeah, he wasn't healing fast enough. I like Jay-Z only has one healing skill, and the shield that adds the regen wasn't healing fast enough. But yes, I hope that to clear it maybe the next run. At least this time I didn't leave things to like too late for last minute. So I just claimed the expert one because I can do it. But even on expert, it takes me like almost like with only like 2 minutes remaining. So it's still, I feel like it's still a bit of work. I still haven't been able to auto it. Maybe once I can unbind the corrosion card, maybe the corrosion print, maybe I'll be able to use it properly. Yeah, last time I was using the corrosion print 0 unbind, which basically just puts you at a huge disadvantage. And nobody should be doing that, right? Except if you really want a good challenge. So, but yeah, Lilith still waiting for the master the master first clear one day. I was hoping that I was gonna clear it today and record it. So that was very unfortunate. But yeah, we're getting really close to reset, and if you like a spoiler, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but there was this picture that I saw, and I think this is gonna be our little dragon that we'll get for the 2.5 year anniversary. I actually haven't checked the Discord yet. Maybe somebody has already posted this picture in the spoiler chat. But sorry, I should have said that first. But you know, we'll find out in like a minute. There's only 1 minute before reset, so it won't be that bad. Yeah. So yeah, basically, I think I finished all my dailies. Oops. Finished all my dailies.
Artifacts are powerful.
Yeah, dailies are done. All my daily bonuses are all done. My weekly bonuses are all done. Yeah, earlier I think in the McCaff, whoa, 8 viewers. Earlier in McCaff's stream, he was showing. Oh, there it is, new data. Okay, we will see what is there. Actually, while it's downloading, I might as well look at the website because usually they post it at the same time. So I'm gonna go to the website. Refresh their page. Earlier, what's the names? Dating. Okay, it's 66.85 megs. Okay, it focused. Well, the next part. Oh, there it is. There it is. The thing I've been waiting for the longest time. Why is there 2 browser windows?
Check out today's bonus.
Are showing? Just slowly. Alright, I need to turn off the do not disturb mode. I should not set it. Okay, let's see. Oh, there's a YouTube video. Let's watch it together. Oh, never mind. It's live in 2 days. I should have read what's there. Okay, we have to wait for 2 more days. Okay, so they'll announce on the 24th. Oh man, sorry. That's so yeah, right now I was able to get the audio to work on the stream because of this thing called Yeah, this is the thing I was using to get the display to work without a capture card. If you're using an Android device, there's something called screen copy. All you have to plug in is your device into the USB, and then make sure you have enabled developer mode and USB debugging, and then you should be able to. In fact, I can actually click on my computer. Oops, sorry, wrong one. You can actually. I'm actually clicking on my computer for this, so I don't even need to touch the phone. But of course, it's gonna be. Yeah, it's on the maintenance day. Yeah, that's the same day as maintenance. That's right. So yeah. So that's the thing is, if you're able to use a computer to do this, to click on the screen and stuff, then that means you can similar to how like BlueStacks kind of work. You can have like multiple sessions running or multiple devices running, and then maybe you can touch the screen all in the same way.
Artifacts are powerful.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll stream on YouTube. That's what it was saying. Let me switch back to the browser. I think we go back. I think it's easier to read from here. Yeah, chapter 18 is out. I wonder if we get a new character. Maybe we'll, and then what else? There is the Dragalia life. I think that's where the picture was from. And then yeah, the light focus event is on right now. Right, switching back. Let's see. Yeah, I was hoping that would be today, but I guess we have to wait until the update. And then not long after, we'll have the Legend Cilia. And that's gonna be interesting, because I don't know if I look forward to that, because Master Cilia has been a pain to do. It wasn't definitely not my favorite. Like, it's probably like the least favorite two to do for me is well, starting from the worst is Cilia. Second would be Tartarus. Then it will be maybe Twins, and then Kion, and then my favorite one to do is Volk. that's my ranking, but it's based off like the gameplay itself. Well, the thing is, I think most people probably would agree. Like the bolts from above, if it's not coordinated very well, and when you're playing pubs, most people usually get wiped because of that. Okay, let's see. Yes, I'll finish off my nightmare. Let's see. Yeah, this event, there's like no rush right now. I think the nice thing to get is just the light tones, so I'm just gonna quickly finish this off. Maybe I'll do a legend high-end. Usually I do it right away, but still haven't completed my first clear on Owa. Hopefully I'll be able to do it.
Victory is now guaranteed.
Yeah, chapter 18. Oh yeah.
Let's go, everybody! You can do it!
Oops. I forgot this is not.
Your attacks are working! So, keep doing that!
It's about to get even hotter in here.
It's charging up! Attack while you can! Oh boy!
Yeah, reading the
Be careful!
chapter 18 part, in terms of like the update, it says the group defeats Cayenne before they can celebrate another shocking change. He fails note, and an expected foe appears. So I don't know if you're gonna see Note do something special that maybe ends up being the Gala character. Or the 2.5.
Darling.
Give me a no. Like I feel like the dust or the stars that we get for the sand is not. To just give either a full sack of like the twinkling sands or not at all, because it's not too hard to get right now, since you can get it from weeklies, which is good. Do maybe stamina, some wings.
Here I am.
Yeah, I totally skipped out on
Here goes.
the battle royale because once you get the skin or the weapon, I lose motivation right after. Because the thing is, you can't buy it. You're trying the strat from last stream? Okay, that's good. Like the one how, like, you're talking about the strat of dodging the purple?
Here goes.
Well, it's probably easier to... Don't have to worry about AFK people that host a room thinking that someone else would start it. But yeah, like these words, you're talking about the strat of dodging the purple, or you're talking about like, you're talking about the Lilith fight in Expert, or you're talking about what are you, which strat are you talking about, or are you talking about the summoning strategy? Because I think you had like a nice epiphany there, like, oh, the pity rate, we gotta get that up before we summon, right? Yeah, basically before I didn't really have that much resources for summoning when I started the game, and but I really wanted all the Capcom characters in this game, so I just got really lucky. But once I found out, I was able to get the get most of the characters I want. But nowadays, with the ability to spark, it definitely changes everything as well. Do one of the cycle. Yeah, I didn't really use my crystals to max out Luca, but I could. I have enough to max out Luca. I have like, I forgot how much crystals I have, but I have too much gold crystals. Definitely too much crystals. Let's do a couple more here. Off to a pretty good start. Yeah, I've been doing my weeklies on Tartarus, like expert Tartarus, because Master Tartarus, I've been doing it enough. But yeah, definitely Master Tartarus, even like I'm pretty sure, like I remember watching the video from Foundry, even he abused the speed strat with 2 Mitsubas and Karina to get like 100, like a couple thousand master material. So even the experts do it. So, and he only has one account. At least I think he does. He probably has more than one account, because he did a guide on how to start the a brand new account. So he probably has an alt as well. Because yeah, it was funny because when I started the game, before I did my alt, like you couldn't actually, like, they introduced the part where you can actually select a hero, I mean, select an adventurer. That's 5-star. That was pretty cool. And then afterwards they introduced the extra campaign that you get from the regiment or something. And that was pretty neat because you got like some extra tickets for like, you know, a 5-star dragon as well as a. So definitely puts people on the right path. The release of Part 2 does not include additional dragons that can be unbound using Draconic Essence. But you can use Draconic Essence icon to display the area maps for each chapter in the main campaign. Check whose Dragon Essence you can obtain, how many Draconic Essence you currently have, and how many you can obtain, and the quests you can from which you can obtain Draconic Essence. Oh yeah, so one more thing I forgot to mention on the last stream, and I totally missed out, was light dragons on ×2 drop and half stamina. I totally missed that. So definitely don't miss out on that, especially when you need, especially right now with the Lilith fight. I think Gilgamesh has been a pretty good dragon to add into the max for auto, as well as just having it there. So go back. Let me see if I finished. I think I maybe need one more. Let's need one more. That's the thing, is like if I'm lazy, I don't want to do one more, then I can just go to Emblem and then just collect here. But I'll just do one more because I don't really need that much wings. I don't really do co-op right away, but usually Monday, like during reset, is the best time to do co-op if you want to do Legend, because after that nobody really does it unless you have a nice group to do it with you, from like a Discord group or from your alliance. Aside from that, it's really hard to find people to do it with. So that's why my main focus has always been building a strong enough team to solo most of the, except for like, you know, the really like the part where I like doing co-op is if co-op could do it faster and more consistent than doing it solo. So that's at least my strategy. Just do one of these. I know you get more from the Nightmare, but this one I can auto. Anything with auto is good. In fact, I want to auto this game, most of it, like the tedious stuff.
Received. Standing by.
Start. But yeah, I think remember to grab. I think there's only 4 more days left. When it says 4 days, it's actually 5 days, but it says there's only 4 days, 4 more days left to farm your Draconic Essences for light dragons. So I think it's chapter 9 and chapter 4. Okay? Or you can just click on that Draconic Essence icon in your campaign. I find it weird that they don't show it in the top banner right away, but back then they actually do that sometimes. But they sometimes forget to do that, and it makes it, you know, like if you join, I think was it Boundaries Discord group, there's a guy called Rainbow, and he posts updates. So I found out that like this morning, and oh, I totally missed these 2 of the days, which means each day with the double drop and half stamina, you get 12 essence. Okay, you get 12 essence on. So that's why you don't wanna, well, and usually it runs for a week, so it's like for 7 days. So if, you know, 7 times 12. Yeah, I think it's like 96. So 12 times 7, 84. So you get 84 Draconic Essences, which is almost enough to unbind 2 dragons. Okay? But you know, if you start farming now until the end, you'll have enough to unbind 1 dragon. At least unbind 1 of the one unbind for one of those or more of those dragons. So yeah, again, if go back to so yeah, that's the thing I don't like is they should show like some kind of indicator, like here, like it shows special. Some okay, I didn't even know that. Some void dragons have ×3 right now. Which one? Oh, okay, Ninhogg has ×3 right now. So they should show this special thing on the top right here on the campaign, because there's half stamina and ×2. Okay, they didn't do that, which is a shame. Like which is like, so right here, like all these dragons right now, like Cupid, Takamikazuchi, I can't even pronounce that properly, Popstar, Siren. So all of these dragons, like, okay, so these two are in chapter 9, so that's why you don't have to like, you know, click on chapter to find it and then like figure out which dragon's there. Just click. They usually, whenever they theme something, it's like light focus or whatever, or shadow focus, and sometimes they have a ×2 drop here. So if you go here, you can see that only costs 8. If you go to another one, like that's not focused, then you can see that it costs like 18 or 19. So that's why when you want to do your farming, do it on the ones that are cheap, okay? Because when you're doing half stamina and ×2 drop, it's basically ×4, okay? So like for example here, I don't have the stamina right now, but usually what I do is like if you can just use skip tickets, which is great, because once you clear it with you know, with the 3, like once you clear it without anybody dying for the first time, then you can use skip tickets. So like, and the thing is, like from the last defense battle thing, you should have your honeys replenished quite a bit. So I usually just do just enough without, you know, overflowing, so that my stamina can. So I usually use skip tickets for the hard ones, especially if you're low on skip tickets. Then you can just run it on auto. You just let it run. I usually use a level up team. So I have the bronze Fafners equipped on this particular team because I'm currently trying to, without using gold crystals. So I have Luca, oops. I have Luca, I have Zanfried, and also I have, well, he doesn't have a spiral yet. Because regular Berserker doesn't have a spiral yet. So I'm just leveling up to 80. So that's what I'm doing right here, and then I just use skip tickets, do 3, and then you see I get 6 Draconic Essence here. And then you just switch difficulty. Oh, did I just... Okay, I opened Popstar Siren. That was unfortunate. Okay. Showing you how I do my frugal play using my stamina and resources. But anyways, yeah, you set it to 3, and then you just complete it, and then you get the rewards. And you can see here, you get 6. You get 6 here, and then right after this, how to do it efficiently? Just tap the difficulty button. Okay, you just tap the difficulty right here at the top, change it twice. You're back here again. But you know, these ones usually they're easy enough. But even the other one was easy enough. I could just probably, like, you know, leave it just on auto, set it to 3, and then just begin. Okay, oops, right now this is not probably really boring to do, but usually I just kind of leave this running, and usually you can just clear it pretty easily. So and I just have one strong character because it's off element, and because it's just hard difficulty. Even if you're off element, if you already have like some, you know, Agito weapons built, it should clear it pretty easily. So, and then and yeah, the only issue is Cupid. I think Cupid, because you're fighting Jupiter, it sometimes wipes your team if you don't have the right one. But I think that one is still okay. I think the hardest one is it's called like Dark Terminal, which is the one for farming Chatonis. That's the one where I usually use my skip tickets. It's actually yeah, usually that's the one that I use to skip tickets. If you're like, you want to save up your skip tickets for something more important, then yeah, that's what I would do. I would just do skip tickets on that one in particular, or just save it on the very hard difficulty on the ones that your team can't clear, especially when you're using a team that's trying to level up, because sometimes they're not, you know, maybe they're weak against a particular element and the enemy does enough damage to like wipe them. So yeah, usually in the hard difficulty it's really easy. And you can basically use your level up party, which is what I'm doing right now. And with the auto dragon, it makes it like nearly almost impossible to fail, except when the glitch happens where auto dragon causes all the characters to freeze. And I hope they fix that in the next update, which is coming. 2.6 is coming on Wednesday, I believe, the 24th, and hopefully they will resolve that. And also that's when they'll introduce the new. You know what? I'm gonna complete the next story part. See if I get any. Probably won't be the most exciting thing because for me, I'm not super like it's not super invested in the story. I'm just like interested in the certain characters and their and how I can you know, progress through like my progress in terms of get my character stronger to you know, further make the game easier. Because yeah, at the very end, it's all about progression. In terms of any game that keeps me engaged is basically progression. So whatever I'm doing right now, it's also for progression in terms of Legend Cilia is coming out, and I'm pretty sure Mana Spiraled Zanfried is probably going to be a decent unit to have in a co-op team. Okay, I'm just gonna let this, you know, I'm not gonna finish this right now because we'll just do it during the day. But anyways, I'll go back to the newest chapter and see what we can get. I'm just more curious about like, wait, part 2, right? Wait, this looks, no, okay, never mind. This is hard difficulty. I haven't done it yet. I was like, wait a minute, I thought there was part 2. Okay, here it is. Yeah, usually when you do it for the first time, it costs 0 stamina. And I'm just gonna use, unless it's a boss fight, I'm just gonna use my level up team. Ooh, nice. They have nice effects with the snow.
Ready to go?
Enough delay. I must drink deep from battle's rich trough.
Perfect character to take in the eye. Fire character. Which is the weakness. Hopefully she survives.
It's about time for serious dragon mode. Dragon claw.
That, please.
Main thing for me to get out of this is, do I get a new character? I'm hoping that I would get the Tove or something. How do you say? The one-eyed the one-eyed guy that we met in the beginning, or like the girl that he mentioned that would assist us. So far, this has been pretty easy. Look at there, shifting memories. Wait, was today the day that all those voice actors are? Right? I thought it was on the 28th. Let me just double check. Because I'm thinking whether or not they're actually gonna voice over a campaign that they just added. Mysterious voice, something I must convey to you. Accept it. Okay, what are you talking about? Wait, huh? What's going on? Wrong. Things are going through my head. No, stop. Okay, what happened? Who are you? Oh, it's child. Zethia. Also, what's your name? Hey, good to meet you. Come with me, you to my big brother. Big brother, is it Yuden? You don't have to be scared. He's really nice. What the... Yes, I see. Able to endure the weight. Facing such future hardship on the shoulders of... Who is this question mark? Ooh, your heartbeat sounds. It feels like it's about to crack open like a melon. Stop. Reminds me of the Matrix. No, say something. Oh, it's Gala Yuden. Guys, just pass out of there. Into your note. Do you look like that? What? Oh ho ho! She's gonna have a new look. Body feels weird. My hands and feet too. Tell me, this is it. Oh, there she is. This is the next character. Yes, Gala teaser. This is probably... Oh, is she a dagger user? She's holding a dagger. Holy schnappballs. I'm huge. Okay, she's in human form. Okay, save your tickets. This is the one to summon, okay? Remember, Beast Wars. You gotta do the pity raid thing first before you summon. You got this. I believe you'll get her this time without using too many tickets. Hey, it's a big version of Note. Okay. What? Hey, what's going on here? How is it even possible? She's like a full-size human form instead of a tiny fairy. Yeah, I'm her in the flesh. A lot more flesh than usual. Okay, that sounds weird. This doesn't seem to be another one of those weird illusions. How come you'll be... How came you to be in this form? That's what I want to know. Folks, first things first, are you alright? You were screaming about your head just a few moments ago. Huh? Oh yeah. Nogging's fine, and that dumb voice is gone too. Other than all good normal. Feel great. Something. Oh, I must say, I can't believe I've finally seen such a thing with my own eyes. Do you know something about this, Shao? Read some old tomes that tell fairies growing during adolescence. What? Okay. That's a huge growth, right? Though I've never thought I'd to witness the actual event for myself. This is beyond anything I might have expected, with Note no less. And you believe Note has her embiggened because she has finally reached her adolescence? Man, this seems like a lot. I was just hoping for a zit or something. Yeah, it's like puberty to the next level. If we follow this path, we'll see big trees and a narrow path we can follow. Oh, you know where we are now. Yeah, Gatov. That's the character I'm thinking we'll get at the end of the chapter, but who knows, right? Sheila, the other girl, might be useful too. Are Note's direction accurate? Yes. Okay, everyone, just slow your rolls. Note has stumbling around as lost as the rest of us just a second ago. Did she not say she'd never set foot beyond South Estia before? Haven't. Never seen this place in my entire life. Then how would she know the direction? Somehow I just remember it. The woods, the mountain, all of it. Okay. You claim to be hearing a voice inside your head earlier yet. The darn tooling I did. The thing is, I accepted, or something, and then everything went all wobbly and happy. I can't claim to have a perfect handle on the situation. Be that the Fairy Kingdom has sent us information using notes as a conduit. We have seen firsthand fairies command a variety of different powers, such would be well within their abilities. They can send messages into their mind telepathically. So the magic they use to communicate with us also cause Note to grow? That's my guess at the moment, and if that is the case, no way to revert her growth save for completing our journey to the Fairy Kingdom. Maybe they think the Fairy Kingdom and it might be a permanent form. Okay. I wonder if, like, after we complete this chapter, and then I think Note is like in the Dragon Roost or something, or was it there? Oh, I think she was there before, right? Maybe she'll walk around in your holodome as a regular character. Well, I guess that would happen once you have her. Are you okay to travel now? I think so. I mean, my mind is fine. But yeah, my body is super weird. It seems to work all right. Let's get moving. Make for the peak of the mountain. Sheila and Note, two of you would be so kind to lead the way. Hey. That's not it. Like, oh, we waited a long time for this. Okay, guided by a voice. Just complete this quickly. Wonder which boss we'll fight. I wonder if we'll fight. So right now we've been fighting Cayenne, right? So and Cayenne, after Cayenne is we've already fought I think in the previous chapter we already fought Celia and also the twins.
Time for serious dragon mode.
We've fought I forgot if we fought Tart.
You can do this.
But I don't think Lilith is here yet. But yeah, we definitely got a preview of Ala Note, or I don't know, unless it's just Note in general.
It's a victory's mighty feast.
Love wins again, darling.
Yeah, if there was English voiceovers, would have happened because I have the audio. But I guess if you're playing the Japanese version, you get the Japanese version. Most of it. Okay, there she is. Note, step. Good. I think so. Dude, this whole walking thing takes a lot of noodling to do right. How do you guys even deal with legs? Well, she has legs. She has her wings. Why is she flying? Why is she flying? Can't you fly around? That's exactly what your wings grew just as big as all the rest. Well, sure, I could, but I want to learn how to work these things. Well, she could have worked them when she was a little fairy too. I mean, it's a little tricky, but being able to walk like all of you guys do, is gonna be rad. Heck, maybe I'll even pull my weight a little more around this point now. Or so small, I just sort of flitted around you and hope everything worked out, you know? That's not true at all. You've helped us out any number of sticky situations. Highness is right. Our bright and cheerful disposition ever lifted us, even in the dark. I don't know. It was pretty worked up in a different dimension when well, I think it was like the campaign before where she like thought Yuden was a really bad person that basically wiped out all her friends. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with being tiny so long as your heart is big. Being said, your present is a form of equally lovely, whose wings are stunning. Yes, big or small, you're always going to be our note. So don't worry about it, right? Oh man, you guys are totally gonna make me ugly cry. Sniff. Right then, I'm gonna help everyone out by leading you to the peak. Come on. Seem to have reached the summit. Goodness, look at the size of that lake. Strange. All the snow is melted here. Yet the fairies are behind that too. It's spooky how a bunch of little guys control the weather and entrance to their kingdom is somewhere around here. Actually, standing atop of it, like the forest, it is hidden so as to ward off intruders. Does Sheila make the entrance appear as she did earlier? I'm afraid only a fairy can open the way to their kingdom. Which means it's up to you, Note. What? Me? Indeed. Now turn the face of the lake while praying as hard as you can, and let your heart feel with a desire to enter the fairy kingdom. If your wish rings true, the way to the kingdom will appear before us. Sounds nutty, but I give it a go. Do this, Note. Believe in you. Okay, I'll try not to get in my own head here. Let me see. Okay, what can she do? Closes her eye. Hey there, Fairy Kingdom. It's Note. I really, really, really want to get in there. So, yeah, maybe let me in, please? Oh, it did work! It worked! The lake is shining. It's working! Ooh, nice glow right there. What the? Light has vanished. Most blur. The way to the kingdom should always open for a fairy. And it's my fault. Oh man, maybe I'm not strong enough. Maybe I'm not a fairy enough now that I'm so honking big. This isn't your fault, Note. There must be some reason it's not working. Why don't you try it again? Good idea. This time, I'll nail it. Oh, what's that? There's a roar. Must be a dragon in the area. Behind us. Oh, it's Caillou. Is it Caillou? It's the white wolf dragon. What's it doing here? I thought the white wolf dragon belongs to, JC, right? I thought it came out at the same time. It could be Jay-Z in the area. I don't know. I don't think Jay-Z was canon, right? I don't know. There shouldn't be such dragons in this region. Be careful. Anna coming from this beast. Savage, maddened air. I fear the poor creature. Oh, made that. Well, it's a piece of bad news. Looks like we're gonna fight on our own hands. I don't want to engage a creature that lost its senses, but we have no choice. Like we're fighting Caillou? I've been farming Caillou. He belongs in a different region, where his draconic essence exists, right? Oh, looks like we're fighting Caillou. Well, I don't know if we're actually fighting Caillou, but I'll use this team first, and if it was actually a Camu, Kamu, Kamu? I don't know. Oh yeah, you're right. It could be Galakamu. Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I'm using a fire team for this. Because usually in the preview window you can see who we're fighting.
This won't take long.
Yeah, I'm using the wrong team for this. Well, actually, no. I have one character that's good. I have one character. I'm just autoing this. Okay. Yeah, take fire. Take fire, you ice dragon. I'm just gonna melt you down. I'm gonna melt you down with my Mim. Okay, looks like he has melted. Burn away that fur. It's too hot for this weather right now. Yeah, usually in the preview you actually see what you're gonna fight, but it didn't show Caillou in there. That's why I was like, I just use this team. Okay, cool. I got some rewards. It's pretty sure I can just use Mr. Message. I'm sorry. I need that percent for the summons, you know, so I know how to do this. Yeah, I know. You got this. I believe in you. What's the best time to use the 10 summon? Oh, that question. Yeah, you just do 10 single tickets first. Increase the rate to like 6.5. Most likely it's going to be a gala banner, and then afterwards you do your 10. Then you can use your 10 full ticket, or your 1200, 1200, or might. And then as soon as you get a 5-star dragon or character, then you switch back and do another 10 ticket. So that's how you do the summon, or utilizing the pity rate. Oh, it looks like another story moment. So hopefully that answers your question, Beasaur. Sorry about that. Okay, we've defeated Kamu Mui. It's finished. What could have caused a dragon to rage as this one? Note has somebody with that voice again. Not your fault. The way did not open. Okay. Really? But then why? Someone. Oh, I know not who, has corrupted the lake's water with asthma. Miasma. This has blocked the way. It's super unhelpful. But what should I do? In me. Who's there? Oh, someone's invisible. What a shame. I am undone. Oh, I knew it. This guy. It's Loki. No, it's Carl. What was that? Why are you even doing here? What are you even doing here? Well, well. It isn't the traitor prince. Or I suppose I shall just call you the false prince. Brook no insult to his highness. Former paladin. Well, warns the buckle heart to see you alive and kicking. Yeah, just Beast Ward. Yeah, just get it a little past 6.5%, then you'll get like, yeah, then you get 6.5%, and then summon, and then once you get a 5-star, it resets back to 6%. Then do another 10 full ticket. I entrust you, and you alone, with the truth. Yet, not only did you continue to serve the prince, you actually resigned. The Grand Paladin. Aha! How utterly delightful. Well, look at his face. His motion just totally changed that. And Captain Gatov, the 12th Division Watch, is with you as well. Heard much and more about him in the Cardinal Grand. You followed us all the way here. You are a man of no mean skill. It is beneath you to play the fool. On your guard against nobody like me. Oh, but you do not disappoint, Blaze Wolf. Ain't you got nothing better to do than waste your time, you silver-tongued jerk? I bet you assist that dragon on us too. I am positively wounded that you would suspect me. And without a shred of evidence, I'd ask, tis. My, aren't you loquitous? Have you found a new master who, from whose leech you can bark with unborrowed authority, Harley or Harl? I fear I've never developed the taste for being round over as someone's family feline. On the contrary, I seek only to flatter my way into master's good graces, so I may use them in own end, be that master a royal family or even a church. In any event, rather than flinging hurtful acquisitions at me, you might want to consider dealing with that dragon. Oh, back? Kamu is back in the new form. Oh, she's angry. He's angry. He is angry. How does it still live? Oh, we've more things to worry about than a dragon. Oh, is there more? Oh, okay. Well, these guys. Oh, and some soldiers. Okay. Okay, so we have some fiends. We have some church templars. What's going on here? Careful, brother. Fiends and soldiers both have taken their leave. Have taken leave of their senses. Damn you, Harl. What have you done? Such harsh words for a man who merely wanted to live up to the party. I pray the bottom of my heart that you surmount this hardship and arrive safe and sound in the fairy kingdom. Here, I must take my leave. Reminds me of like Power Rangers, the putties. Whenever the things get summoned, they're not supposed to be that strong. You got lucky? Oh wait, did you just summon in this banner? Yes, congratulations. Thank you, Sheila. It seems we're completely surrounded. So many enemies, I can't even take their measure. Deal with this many foes at once will be no easy task. Perhaps we should skip the fight and just head straight for the fairy kingdom. I think that's not gonna happen, right? I won't open the door with danger. I fear not. I fear you will not be able to use the entrance here for some time. Note. Make for the nearby cave instead. Wait, why are you going to the cave? Therein lie the remnants of a gate which once served as a way to the fairy kingdom. It's not served such a purpose for ages upon ages, but did it yet work? Congratulations, Beast Wars. Glad you got lucky. Yeah, they say there's a gate to the fairy kingdom in some nearby cave. I think we ought to trust the magic voice note nogging boss. I'd rather trust that than staying here be overwhelmed by the enemies. Can you get us into the cave? No? Sure thing. I mean, I think so. Such confidence. And everyone, get ready. Hack our way through the enemy's front and make a breakthrough to the cave. Right. Wonder what we'll find in the cave. I don't know. I think we need to purify Kamu if we're gonna have Gala Kamu, right? Or there's gonna be Reborn Kamu. Kamui. Oh, that looks like a single spot. So this must be the last part we're gonna stop this chapter. Because I don't think they're gonna add any more paths after. Yeah, this doesn't look that bad. The suggestion is only 60. So what did you get? What did you get for Beast Wars? Right, let's see.
My all for you, darling.
Yes, let me join the fray.
I'm just curious what we're gonna, if we're actually gonna get a new character. But yeah, looks like the preview for Gala Note looks pretty pretty nice with her little dagger. I don't know what class she is. I haven't looked at any of the leaks or data mines yet, so. Oh yeah, looking at the picture, looks like she's holding a little tiny dagger. In terms of wind dagger characters, we have the Summer Norwind. We have what else we have? Su Fang, which is a free character that has a mana spiral, and yeah, wind dagger most likely, Romeo. This is that. I don't think there's that many wind dagger characters. Let me just. I don't even know if there's like a. Oh yeah, there is one girl. I think one girl that's.
Love wins again, darling.
Double check. Go into the wiki. Wow. Yours. And yeah, well, there's only like 4 characters. And there's the girl that I was talking about, Francesca. And there's also Wedding IO. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Wedding IO, Aoi, Summer Norwind, and Su Fang, and yeah. There's only 4, so adding an extra Wind Dagger character would be nice. And just in time for Legend Cilia, which is the element we're using. That would be really neat to see. Okay, we're in the cave now. No, there's the cave. Come on, everyone. Are you sure that's the way for us to reach the Fairy Kingdom inside there? As long as they're leaving them in a trap. They could leave them in a trap. Whereas like, oh, they have nowhere to go. They're just gonna stay in the cave and then they're gonna blow up the entrance and they get stuck. At least that's my foreshadow that I can think of. Worst case scenario. So as long as we got 4 walls and a roof, let's get in that damn thing before these guys have us for lunch. I don't know if they eat them for lunch. Oh, they're already here. Huh, too late. It was a trap after all. It's a trap. Okay, look at this move. Oh, who's gonna do their move next? Oh, looks like Alex is gonna do the move. Ice's Edge. No. There they are, at our heels. These enemies has been driven mad. It's unlikely that we give up the pursuit. Guys, I definitely think we get to the Fairy Kingdom from this, from in here. Keep moving. Maybe we can get some distance between us. Them. Oh, hell. It's a dead end. You sure this is the right cave note? Yeah, it'd be right here. That wall seems to have some manner of design engraved upon it. Interesting. It's a language of ancient fairies. Stand before the wall and offer up your prayers note. Just have to wish for it like before, right? Like that didn't work last time. Oh, look at the footsteps. Oh, Kamui is back for vengeance. This enemy draws near. We're going to hold him off, Note. Just get that gate open. Do my best. Don't hurry. This friends are all gonna be dragon snacks. Honestly, dragon versus dragon. I don't think that's gonna happen. Please let us go into the Fairy Kingdom. Please. Dang it, nothing's happening. Okay, don't panic. No, keep your head in the game and just try again. Eek. Oh, got captured. No, watch out. Oh, it got slashed. Enzo, you okay? Fine. Just stay focused. If we stay here, our disadvantage will only continue to grow. Suppose we fight our way free from this cave while we retain strength and find a suitable place to regroup. Oh, we're gonna split up? That'll be a tough battle, but better than being pinned in the dead end. Agreed, we must withdraw. Not yet. No can do this. I have to give her more time. That is your wish. I will respect it. We cannot tarry long. Sorry to ask this of you. Note, I know you can do this. Okay, I'm gonna try with one more time. I gotta show that little sparky effect. Okay, it's great that I'm big now. That doesn't mean squat if I can't pull this off right now. Even though we promised, 3 of us, overcome any hardship together. Always have to protect me. Gotta believe. It's about me. It's about time, Jay. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. I'm just reading through the story right now. Are you alright, Alex? Still draw breath. Which is more than I hoped for against such numbers. Guys, this doesn't look good. Form up, everyone. Stay together. Like a defense game right now. Just gotta defend the tower while Note opens the door. You gotta hang in there for Note. So let's bring it to these pumps. They're all fighting for me. I'm just watching again. Oh, I'm so sick of this crap. I want to help them. I want to fight. Oh, there's the glow. Knew it. Whoa. What the hey? Whoa. Simon, thanks for the raid. I just realized it was a raid. Hope you had a nice stream. I remember you were playing Phoenix Rising. Immortals, Phoenix Rising. Did you get very far? It's weird. The raid notification didn't show up in the stream. At least it didn't trigger on my end. But yeah, hopefully you had a nice stream. I didn't even know. But yeah, they recently just released a new chapter. I'm just reading through it right now. Yeah, it looks like a really good game. I'm tempted to try it out soon. So yeah, like my PS5 been just kind of collecting dust. I've just been like logging in just to collect the PlayStation Plus games so far. We switched to oh okay, you did the Final Fantasy. Yeah, did you? Oh, did some? There's a new banner and you did some polls. I remember your luck was really good. So hopefully it also worked out on this new banner. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks for that. Thanks for the raid. Not this time. I'm sure it'll come back. Yeah, what overlay is this? This is I guess, yeah, this game is Dragalia Lost. So I just have I don't know if it's an overlay, but the background is just like something I got from story blocks. It's like basically these hexagons that just floats up. Yeah, no Celia. Oh no Cecil, ET. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4, or is it? I remember that Cecil was my favorite character, but when he was in the Dark Dragoon form though. As soon as he turned Paladin, I was like, he doesn't look as cool. Yeah. Oh, who cut Leonidas' legs? So the thing is with the stream, I did like I actually had two devices running at the same time, and let me move Leonidas a little lower. Actually made this. Yeah, move him down a little bit. Okay, there you go. So I actually had 2 devices on stream. So yeah. But yeah, no worries. It's actually not that bad. I basically took there's like this resource to get all the portraits of Dragalia Lost, but yeah. So basically, I just took those and kind of compiled it together. But yeah, now I'm using like face rig so that the avatar on the left side would actually move. But from time to time, my mic actually covers my face, so he just stays still. So apologies for that. Still kind of get used to this. But yeah, yeah, like I was a huge fan of the Dark Knight version. But yeah, he did turn. I remember in the story he did turn into a paladin. But I don't know, his paladin form wasn't as cool as the dragoon one. I was like, whoa. So I actually I still have yeah, I'm using OBS. Yeah, I'm using actually I'm using the Streamlabs OBS. So it actually comes with some neat tools, so I can actually see the chat on the side without having another window open. So I'm just using the Streamlabs version of it. But yeah, like you can do all of it using like basically all the little plugins for like the chat on the side, as well as like the time, as well as the subs, or not subs but the followers. All comes from the existing as their widgets that comes with it, which is pretty neat. You're streaming with oh my god, this little icon there. It's okay. I'm sure you'll be able to do this. Like it's not bad. Like I think adding the interactions, like I think you can claim like those stickers that shows up too. I've been playing around with that, but yeah, I should eventually I'll update it so that it's more interactive. But yeah, like the channel points and using and claiming those seems to be pretty fun as well. I've seen many other streamers doing that, and it definitely makes it a little bit more engaging. So yeah, definitely yeah, spend some time playing around with the different tools available. It definitely makes the stream more like a stream than so yeah. I think another really cool game that Simon's been using was the Stream Raiders. He was the one that got me into it, and then I've been sometimes playing in the background from time to time, even when I'm not actually looking at the stream. It's like, oh, you're live, and then when it brings the audience back from time to time. Yeah, OBS won't let you stream on it. You have to end up using some Radeon software app. Weird. Okay, I have no idea. I thought OBS was it's cross-platform, pretty easy to just run. So yeah, that's strange that OBS doesn't work on your machine and you have to use like a Radeon app. Yeah, like this one is the Streamlabs version of OBS. But yeah, you can pretty much do most of the same thing there. But the thing I like about Streamlabs is the Control Z. So when I mess up something, I could just undo it. Whereas regular OG Streamlabs, when you move things around, it actually doesn't stick. Like you mess up like resizing something, and then you're like, oh shoot, it's stuck there. I can't undo. So that's the one thing I do. Yeah, like but yeah, I think yeah, like V-Score is being a ghost on Twitch. But yeah, like lurk. I like sometimes I lurk in a lot of different streamers, and yeah, definitely see like certain cool elements, and then I quite enjoy all of it. But yeah. For people coming from Simon's stream, like I'm mostly a Dragalia Lost streamer. I used to play this game called Rage of the Immortals, and then that game got cancelled, and then I haven't touched like making YouTube videos and streaming for like 6 years. So yeah, like my YouTube channel, if you type in exclamation mark YouTube. That's my YouTube channel. I started making videos for Dragalia Lost, but yeah, overall I think I used to be a game developer. I worked. I think the first job I got was working on a Pirates of the Caribbean game at Disney, and that got canceled, unfortunately. And then my second job in the game industry was working on Resident Evil. I was like a junior engineer there at the time, and then afterwards I went to mobile game development. Yeah, I worked at Disney. Like it was like yeah, I worked at a Disney studio as an intern. I always mess. Yeah, so I worked there for like 8 months as an intern when I was studying, and then after I graduated, I went into I joined a company that picked up a Capcom title called Resident Evil. We did a 4-player co-op, like Left 4 Dead style Resident Evil, and after that, I think we were trying to land a sequel for it. The thing is, the game sold like over 2 million copies and it actually did make money for Capcom, but you know, like people had their fan base of how they want a Resident Evil game to be. So we end up not being able to land a sequel for that game. But in the end, I think they did make a sequel-like game in like some sort of kind of a battle royale version of Resident Evil. But yeah, the funny thing is like Resident Evil 5 was the first game I platinum trophied on my PS3, and I was crazy hyped about that game. And the thing is, at work, like we had these people that were into Street Fighter, and like we were playing Street Fighter 4 back then. And in front of my desk was a Street Fighter station that I set up. Like I bring my fight sticks, I set it up. I got like two. I had a TE stick, Mad Cat's TE stick, as well as a standard stick that I modded with Sanwa parts, which is the brand that people use on arcade cabinets. And what I did was I set up that station with some candy so that people, you know, in their lunch break and whenever we're doing OT, we would play some Street Fighter, and it was really cool. Like from time to time, you know, we watched Evo together, and you know, I remember that, you know, really crazy moment of like Daigo doing the FADC. But yeah, I don't know, Street Fighter 5 was, I don't know, I couldn't get into it that much. But yeah, we worked on Resident Evil for a bit, and then unfortunately, like we couldn't land another project, and then eventually that company closed down. It was just because that was a time where Capcom was looking for like Western developers because they were hoping, like if you look at like Resident Evil 6, like they were like basically trying to target the Western audience with the you know, close quarter combat, like the God of War style with the, you know, the little puzzle, not really puzzles, but like those little animations that you have to trigger in order to see the next scene, and made it like a movie-like type of game. And yeah, basically it did kind of it didn't really fit really well in the Western audience because people really admire how the Japanese games were done in their unique kind of way. But they were also at the time where they wanted to adapt to what the Western games were like. So yeah, they were kind of experimenting with different developers for developing their IP. So in the end, yeah, it was it didn't work out that well. But yeah, like let me check if I can see that Disney game that I worked. There was a trailer for it, but it was called let me just go switch to the browser mode. It was called Pirates of the Caribbean, Armada of the Damned. I can't spell. Oh well, I'll just do Armada, maybe we'll see it. Armada of the... It was shown at E3 once, you know, it's Pirates of the King. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's the game that I worked on. Yeah, basically, I think, yeah, basically Disney, I think they spent like $30 million in this game, and then they had some weird management stuff, and then afterwards, because it was done in the Unreal Engine 3, and back then the licensing for that AIM engine is like super expensive, $250,000 per platform, I think, and like right now, like the Unreal Engine is free. Like if you make money on it, then they take like a 10% cut. But yeah, like Pirates of the Caribbean, yeah, canceled. That was a game I worked on not 3 years ago. Wow, that definitely more than that. Is like, yeah, it's 3 years ago. Not 2-3 years ago. But yeah, it was. And then there was like a Resident Evil game I worked on as well. I don't think people will like playing this one, but Resident Evil. Excuse me. We're gonna Operation Raccoon City. That's the game I worked on. That's the game I worked on. Basically, it's the co-op one. So yeah, this was a while ago, and then after that we didn't land a sequel, and then eventually the company that was working on this game shut down. That's the thing was in the game industry was it's a very unstable. Well, at least I've been going from different company to company, and then I basically left the game, and it's like yeah, it's definitely it's like a to some people it's a dream job, but for me it's once you get older, then choose to choose to kill you. Yeah, yeah, that's the game I worked on a while ago, and I remember one of my coworkers, he was an animator, and he actually animated the Hadouken and the Shoryuken as one on one of the characters, and he wanted to snuck it into the build, and yeah, we were worried, so we actually pulled it out at the end because back then we were actually working on a game engine at the same time as we were trying to license our own game engine because we weren't using Unreal or using Unity, which are the big popular game engines back then, and yeah, basically this when I don't know, it's pretty much a formula or a recipe for disaster if you're developing a game engine while you're working on a AAA title. So yeah, basically we suffered a bit, but yeah, I think the main thing like the nice thing that happened was because before this we had a Star Wars game that was in development as well, but eventually EA took that title, like and the nice Battlefront 2 game. There was actually a version of this from our studio, and then I think what was happening was we were licensed to do the PSP version, and we were working on an engine for that, and the weird thing is some people were I guess data mining what was on the disc, and they found some interesting names that could relate to Star Wars characters. Hint, hint, Skywalker. But yeah, anyways, that was kind of my intro of what I did before. Yeah, I did this, and then I did mobile games. Worked on a couple Red Bull titles, like I guess sports titles, as well as a couple gacha games in for mobile. And then afterwards, like before the I guess before after time, then realizing maybe game industry, like that other studio that I was working at also kind of closed down, and then finally I just decided I'm done with games, and then just yeah, basically left the game industry. But I'm sure like if I wanted to go back, I could eventually come back. Oops. Thank you. Let me switch the view a little bit so I can read the name. Radioactive Cheesecake. Thank you for the follow. Oops. Wrong screen. I should change my. Sorry, I should definitely test out all my different layouts. Because yeah, the browser layout, I just put it there, and I'm still kind of new to doing live streaming. But thank you for the follow, and hope you enjoy your stay. But yeah, like I think basically the game industry, like for me, like work about 2-3 years, and then the studio's gone. I didn't actually end up joining. Like I guess if I joined like big companies like EA or I think like where I'm at, like there's a bunch of game studios up here in Canada, and that's where I am, and yeah, basically it's like back then it's like Capcom. There's a Capcom studio here, and then there's but yeah, Capcom closed their Vancouver branch recently, so there's no. I mean, they closed their Canada branch, so basically you won't really see Capcom. I think the game that was developed over here was like Dead Rising, but yeah, there's Capcom, there's EA. There's Ubisoft. I think Ubisoft moved to the East Coast. Like I'm a West Coast guy, and yeah, they basically moved everything over there into the East Coast. Yeah, and then Microsoft is here. So yeah, I think they did the Gears of Wars game over here, and then there's the first party studio that recently got acquired by Nintendo that did the Luigi's Mansion here. But yeah, there's quite a few game industries here in the West Coast. But for me, like I've stepped out of it for the last at least 5 years. So yeah, I'm I went into just business software, so that's why nothing super entertaining. But right now I've been playing some mobile games, and I think it's time for me to kind of share what I know. And in fact, I was dual wielding 2 accounts when I was doing Mitsuba, doing some 20-second clears on the Lilith standard. But yeah, like eventually I'm hoping to be able to, like, I don't know, the reason why I have like multiple I guess accounts is because I used to be a Pokemon, like I still am, but like I played Pokemon Go on like 6 devices, because back then I was like so hard to find people to do raids. Like right now with COVID, I don't like they added this new feature in Pokemon Go where you can do remote raids with the raid pass, and that was pretty cool. But the thing is, when they did that, well, before they did that, like it was really hard to like before I found out about Discord groups that kind of group up the area together, so that you can kind of arrange these raids together. I had to I had to get my friends together, my coworkers together to go out to do the raid, so that we can actually defeat the boss. And I was like, I noticed my coworker uses 2 device delay. And then you use one hand holding 2 device, and Pokemon is a game that doesn't really require too much work, because there's only one circle button. You just keep tapping and then use your ability, whatever. Because if you're strong enough, you don't need to learn how to dodge the attacks and stuff. You just keep mashing the button, and then eventually you just clear it. And the more you have, the easier it gets. So my idea was, I have all these old phones that I've upgraded. I just make another account and then just start playing, and then I 1 device became 2 device, 2 device became 4 device, and 4 device became 6. And I tried to do more, but it didn't work. I'm not the Taiwanese guy that runs like 26 or 30 something phones at the same time playing Pokemon. But the most optimal setup for me was I was taking a tray with 6 phones, and I could just solo the raids myself. Okay, I just do the raids, and people just see, oh, there's a guy. It's like, oh, they look around. Like sometimes you see these raid events, like, oh, they bring back this particular boss, and then you go out, and then like, oh, there's only one guy here, and then I just take out my tray, and then like, okay, we got this. This guy knows what he's doing. But the only thing is, like, whenever there's like these like time sensitive raid events, is like sometimes people go in like giant groups, and then they go out from like one gym to another gym to another, not gym, like one gym to another gym to another gym to defeat the boss, catch a shiny or whatever, and then move on. So I can't do that, because once I'm done the raid, I have to catch on every device, and it's slow. It's slow. Like, I don't know if you guys know the technique of like locking the circle, so that as soon as the Pokemon attacks, then you lock the circle small enough, and the right, the throw, so that you can always land in the center. So I have to master that on different type of devices, and low performance devices, and faster, newer devices, and iPads and iPhones. They all have like a different speed, so I have to master the timing. And yeah, eventually I got the hang of it. I was like, like, and then I'm like, I finished before other people can do it with one device, and that was why I was like, oh, okay. And then since I got the hang of like running like multiple accounts, but the thing is, Dragalia Lost isn't one of those games that you can as easy as Pokemon, where you just keep tapping the same circle. So, and that's the thing, is like, it's definitely not the same. So yeah, in the end, I just created an extra account so that I could do co-op, because I think back then it was like nobody was really doing void battles that much, because most people have already completed it, and I needed to use up some wings because I couldn't do it solo, so I had to do it in co-op. So that's why I created an alt so that I can do the co-op, even though, and some co-ops allow it to auto. So I'm really, yeah, as soon as they allow auto in some of the higher difficulty ones, like I think right now there's a ×3 in Ninhogg, and yeah, Ninhogg does is really annoying. So, but yeah, like that one, if that has the ability to auto, I would totally do it. So I think I can solo it now. But yeah, anyways, that's a little bit about me. You know, I used to be a game developer. I'm no longer a game developer. But it was definitely a lot of ups and downs, like a roller coaster ride. I mean, it's when I was doing games. But yeah, currently I'm playing Dragalia Lost. It's definitely a nice game because it reminds me a bit of I used to play a lot of Monster Hunter. Like I know Simon plays a lot of Monster Hunter, which is awesome because yeah, I think back then when I did my first Twitch stream 6 years ago, it was basically playing playing Monster Hunter 3U because I figured out that I had a capture card out of that, one of the early days Elgato capture cards, and I was able to stream. Like I didn't have any OBS Studio back then or anything, so all it was my voice plus just the gameplay of Monster Hunter. So yeah, that's basically I did that. Like I was huge into like I wasn't very good at Monster Hunter, to be honest, but the nice thing about Monster Hunter 3U was it played on the 3DS, and you can transfer your save between your Wii U version and your 3DS version. And you know, back then the 3DS capture cards were I don't know if it was really expensive. The thing is, I have a 3DS with a capture card now, but I didn't actually get to use it. I actually I had some pictures as well where I disassembled my 3DS because I bought the capture card. Like basically what happened was my brother went to Japan, and he brought my 3DS. It was the new 3DS, the Monster Hunter edition of that 3DS, and they brought it to Japan to that place. I forgot, it was like Kitty something. The place that does these screen capture cards for 3DS, and the thing is, like, yeah, I paid like, I don't know, maybe it was like $200 or something to get it modded so that it puts the capture card into the device. And what it does is it actually has like a micro USB port. You just plug in that with the USB back into your computer, and now you can actually see the screen of your 3DS. And I was like super hyped about that. I was like, okay, I can actually stream Monster Hunter on my 3DS because that's how I've been playing it. And also like the old 3DS is missing the C stick. So sometimes it's like when you're playing Monster Hunter 3U, the annoying part is like the swimming when it actually gets into 3D. Because I remember watching a documentary about Monster Hunter, about Monster Hunter, even though it is a 3D game, it is actually a 2D game because all you can do is like a flat surface moving, but whereas as soon as they wanted the 3D component of it, it was actually the swimming that actually added the 3D component or 3D part into Monster Hunter, because it was more or less before it was still kind of like a flat area, and you can't really do things 3-dimensional until they introduced swimming. But swimming was the worst part of Monster Hunter 3U. It was so annoying playing that monster. And then I think they brought it back in like 4, was it 4U or something? That same monster that swims, and there was no swimming. But yeah, like there's definitely 3D. Like you can definitely move in all directions in Monster Hunter Rise, which I'm very excited about. And I was hoping that Dragalia Lost did do a Monster Hunter collab, and they brought like Rathalos and Fatalis into the game. So yeah, are you down to killing some dragons? Yeah, I should be. I should be down to kill some dragons. So let me just sorry. But anyways, yeah, like I'm super hyped about Monster Hunter, and hopefully I'll be able to get into that. But yes, hopefully. But I actually haven't pre-ordered it yet because yeah, I know it's Monster Hunter is going to be a huge time sink. But yes, I'm just gonna finish off the story really quickly, and then we'll do more of the just chatting part if you guys are still interested. Okay, let's see. Xena, such light has the way opened. So basically, yeah, what's happening in the story so far is they're in a cave and they're going to the fairy kingdom, and then suddenly they get not really ambushed, but they were being attacked outside and they're chasing the cave, and then they were saying they should split up, and now they're all together, and then Note suddenly becomes a full-on like a little fairy to a went from a little fairy to a full-on human-sized character. I'm Midgard Stormer expert or master. Are you like am I do? Oh, that's what you're talking about. For me, I usually do it on Zodiac because I've been farming. Finish the story after monologuing for 20 minutes. Yes. Sorry about that. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, for me, I'm doing Zodiac for my and I usually do it on auto on master. Okay, so Yuden or my character says no, it's coming from Note. Okay, so maybe we get to actually go into the fairy kingdom now. Looks like something happens. Wow. It's basically the last part. I'm sorry about that. Alright. Into the future. Okay, I think this is the last part. But yes, thanks last video. Oh, Note, are you okay? Note! Hey! Oh, what's that? That's silhouette of Note or another fairy? Note, you look... I look like what? Wait, hold on a sec. Whoa, what the heck? She looks like... I don't know, she looks like she's just not pointing the dagger upwards, but she looks like an adult now. Dude, I got even bigger. Seriously? What's going on with my freaking body today? Wow. Yeah, she does no longer look like a little girl. She looks like an adult now. Oh man, I feel super strong. I think I can fight now. Oh, okay, so this is the preview of the next Gala character, which is going to happen in the 2.5-year anniversary. And probably around the same time as Legend Cilia. Okay, Elisan, she's taking on the enemy by herself, and she's winning. Such raw power. No dumb dragon is gonna hurt my friends. You there, dragon! Stop it right now. Okay, she's kind of gonna like attack Kamu. Oh, there's Kamu. Maybe Kamu transforms into the new form and becomes a good guy. I guess the melons weren't only on her head. That's true. Yeah, that is true. She got past puberty, or basically she went from adolescence to young adult right there. Okay, that dragon's being weirdly cooperative. Okay, I no longer sense savage mana that will enrage the creature earlier. Oh, you said not bad, dragon. Mere, get that belly rub. Okay, so Kamu's becoming a good dragon? Oh, okay, I was hoping Kamu would transform into like a reborn dragon, but I guess not. He's treating the dragon like a puppy. Okay, now get on home, okay? He goes away. I thought the dragon belonged to Jay-Z, like Jiang Ziya. Because Jiang Ziya had a dog as well in his... At least, it was like this animation that was done from... I think it was like a Chinese animation for Jiang Ziya, but Jiang Ziya looks like a little girl in this one, but he's actually a dude. Like some sort of like demon hunter or some sort of spiritual being in like in some sort of Chinese folklore, I guess. Oh, you and your fiends and Templar dudes can also bounce out of here. tunnels. So they're gonna leave. So I guess they got rid of that dark Masima. I can't believe she just did that. Okay, I sense an immense amount of mana. Is it all coming from Note? Probably, because she's so big now. She looks like doesn't she look kind of like the Dragon Yule, or it basically looks like Jeanne d'Arc, right? Hey guys, everybody okay? Is she dragon? Yeah, she does look a bit lewd, right? Forget us for a second. What's going on? Turbo clueless. No idea. All I know is that I wanted to fight alongside you. All so bad, then suddenly blammo. This. Oh, I still didn't open the way to the fairy kingdom. That's alright. Sure, the dragon could sense an immense kindness in your heart. Saved us. Thank you. Oh man, I cannot tell you how happy I was to actually be useful. Power is astonishing. Oh, the voice is coming back. Oh, that spooky voice again. Oh, it's a guy. Okay, no. It appears that you have the ability to temporarily draw upon your own future. What? Wait. So what's going on with this whole I am an adult thing now? Cool. But why is it happening now? I don't understand the particulars. Only one with an abundant amount of mana could possibly accomplish such a feat. No, send my voice to your friends with the willpower now possess. It should be a simple task. Oh, they're gonna open the gate, I think. You sure? Okay, so maybe like this. Oh wow, yeah, some fairy powers. Can you hear me? Finlorda. Hey, so you're Finlorda. Hello, Gato. Hello, Sheila. It's been some time. As you didn't believe we ever met again. So, you know about me. Of course, now. No, it's time for you to finally open the way here. Help us out once more. Of course you can. No, your girls has got you. Of course you're gonna do it. Boom! Go to the fairy kingdom. Worked! Okay, time to enter the fairy kingdom. Step into the light, all of you. Okay, they opened a town portal from Diablo and now they enter it and go back to Tristram. Come on, everybody. Boom! They enter. Very interesting. Oh, I think this guy is just here to like mooch off of an old pathway, the fairy kingdom. Just historical document indicated. Just as the historical document indicated, there was a lot of troubles used at the sealstone on that lake, but it was worth it. Oh, okay. So the reason why they couldn't enter through the lake is because he used a sealing stone. Now this guy is full of. It reminds me of Loki, and with a little ingenuity on this gate, it should do nicely indeed. The way to the fairy kingdom is as good as open and sacred tree. Sacred tree. I think they're leading an army through the portal because now they opened this other gate. So this is the fairy kingdom. Oh, she's back to normal. It's so warm. I can't believe we're just hanging out on some snow. Oh, wait a minute. I'm tiny again. Dude, boo. Oh, man. That's a fat adolescent. Huh? She changes back to a kid. Guess so. I'm more tired than a wheel cart. I think I'm used to all the power getting that gate duly open. Okay. Man, this sucks. Oh, I was finally able to help everybody. Oh, rest easy. Note, there's still a great deal of mana issuing forth from your body. Once you recover, you should be able to assume your larger form for once. Hope you're right. Hey, Finlorda. Now that you've safely arrived, the time has come for me to tell all. Hey, show your face, come on, Finlorda. Sheila, would you please bring everyone to me? Two of you would know my location. Come on, buds, this way. Learn out who Yuden really is. I think Yuden, because his haircut, I don't know, like for some reason, like because he I don't know, like he wasn't actually an official prince, right? Like they were proving that he wasn't the prince. He doesn't have the royal blood in him. Your brother, believe in yourself, no matter what, lose your head. I told I won't. I came here on my own volition. I'm meant to back down now. Ooh, this is supposed to be that tree they were talking about. Oh, Alex is here? Oh, interesting. This is the sacred tree. Seems to be here's the heavens. And I feel the mana rolling into the wave. Oh, how come these guys are here already? The sacred shards are produced at the top, and the dawn shards should be there as well. Okay, other world. Sacred shards are fragments of stone upon which the goddess Ilia and the holy worm Eslam swore their allegiance. Okay, we cannot produce new ones. It's an impossibility. Great stories of Alberia would have you believe. When we summit this great tree, we will come to understand the truth for yourself. So if you wish to be enlightened, follow. Oh, then. Before I go further, you must understand your greater aim. Yeah, what is this goal? The Down Shard is said to possess power enough to alter fate itself. What do you desire with that power? What are you working to accomplish? Once held a pact with it, and now seek to forge that pact anew. Carry the dragon blood? I do. But for what do you mean when you say seek to forge a pact anew? A pact I swore with the dragon was complete. Okay, so I think I'm wondering if he was originally the place where Yuden's was supposed to be. So I obtained the Down Shard and see it done right this time. Once I do, the power of this revered dragon will be housed in my body. Who is this mighty dragon that you sworn to? The Worm of Genesis. Oh, interesting. Bahamut. Okay. Bahamut is a very strong dragon. Okay. It's gonna be an interesting fight once we get to Nimric. And I think that ends the chapter, right? Okay, chapter 9, Hidden Truth. After Note's prayer opened the door to the fairy kingdom, Prince and his friends hurry onwards to Finlorda's mansion. On the way, two passionate androids face off against the assassins blocking the prince's path. I'm guessing the two androids are the ones that we just saw at the event. The waifu androids. Jenny and what's her name? I already forgot. But once the group arrives, regretful Finlora appears with the two truths that will shatter their world. This time more the campaign update. So no new characters, but we revealed we revealed that Note has an adult form, a full body human form, and yeah, she probably uses a dagger. I was thinking that Kamui would have a new form too, but apparently not. Okay, cool. So let's see. I'm gonna do my solo. I'm gonna finish off my weekly for Inkayan, and then I'm gonna call it a night. It's the time now is almost 1, and I have work tomorrow, so I'll try to finish I'll try to do this properly without. So this is my team that I use for Legend. For those of you who are not familiar with this battle, it's not that easy. But after some practice and some help from Last Romeo and McCaff, I was able to complete this. And this is the team I was using, and I have Joker in the team because he does a pretty good job dispelling. So here goes. One stand, complete this. So this battle itself probably takes about 9 minutes if I do it right. Because I'm lacking some of the easier characters to do it with, which includes Galashel and Linnea. So I turn off auto. Okay, let me try again. Because I had auto on. So usually what I do is I move to the side. I move to the side, and right now it's I have the do not disturb mode on my phone, so everything's in black and white. So hopefully I can tell apart between. Okay, so I usually move to the side first. Oops. And then I can transform to the dragon, switch over to Joker, and then I summon Arsene, and then just do a couple attacks there. Use skill 3, skill 1, keep mashing, skill 3, skill 1, rolls.
Harmony among species is most unnatural.
Just skill 2. Oops, I wasted that. Go back. Charge up. Oops, shoot. Let's try to charge up my gun, but the thing about Joker is he snaps back really far, which is a good thing and a bad thing. You just gotta be careful. Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Yeah, I need to restart. I lost my life shield. Hold on. I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna set something on my phone so that I can actually see the colors.
I will be your extinction. I will teach you the way of evolution.
Dragon formation.
There it is. I found it. 30 minutes. Okay.
Sorry, Captain.
Okay. I'm switching back. Okay, so yeah, I just have to change something on my phone. Yeah. Now, for some reason, I set it to like 11 o'clock to set do not disturb mode so that I can sleep. And at the same time, it also affects my my colors if I'm actually playing at this time. Yeah, I have 2 dragons running at the same time.
Harmony among species is most
Oops. Run.
I've got you.
Back. Burst the gun, shoot. Burst the gun, shoot again. Snap back to the boss. Skill 1. Summon our send to iframe. Cool, nice. Have skill 2. Skill 1. Skill 2. Only skill 1. Turn off the dragon so it can recover. Roll for iframe. Charge up my gun to remove his adamantium shield. Skill 1. Okay, move back a bit while he's doing whirlwind attack from Summon our Sun. Skill 1. It's slower too. Oh, wasted. Should have removed the shield first. Oh yeah, I'm a bit behind. Usually I get into phase, it usually takes about 2 minutes. I missed the attack. Okay, skill 2 should be there. Okay, there. I'm 30 seconds behind. Switch to Patya. There's the curse over. Okay, cool. So let the AI take care of that. Switch back to Joker. So the nice thing about Ramiel's skill is it adds like a nice debuff to the boss. But whenever I switch characters, they activate the shield skill, which toggles back and forth for the... Okay, cool. It's the red circle, so I stay inside. Oops. Stay... Move outside the circle. Okay, Arsene is ready. He's gonna do this, the light axiom or the shadow axiom. Let's see which one he chooses. He chooses the light axiom, so I stay at the top. I'm getting rid of Arsene. Stay at the top. That is done. The Dogma is targeting me. I switch to Vita. Keep breaking by now. Oops. Move her back. Switch. Oops, I turned off Arsene when it was on. Would have paid more attention to that. Would have done a bit more damage. Okay, he's doing the spears, so I usually target the bottom one first, and then I move to the top. It's timed a little bit. Okay, cool, he's moving to the bottom so I can clear the red one. Okay, I'll just kind of bait him in the bottom a couple times. Summon Arsene. Skill 2, which does decent damage, and then skill 1. With that, oh, okay, he's targeting someone else. They move outside the circle. Probably gonna do the. Oh, okay, never mind. He's doing the dog. Just turn that off. Switch back to Vita. Switch back to Joker. I'm gonna bring Arsene back up, skill 2 now. He's gonna do... Okay, so he's doing the red one, so I stay inside. I'm gonna do the purple one, and then... I think he's gonna do... Okay, he's doing the walking, so he's gonna do the Prussian Cataclysm. So... Yeah, whenever he stands there and starts walking, it's a signal. So you don't want to stand too far from him because you want Grace to be the one in the circle, because all the other characters does way more damage than her, and her main purpose is to catch those life shields for her. Okay, now I turn off the Arsene. So far doing okay. I want to stay outside the circle. Okay, Berserk mode is on. Oops, I messed up the gunshot here. Switch to Vita. Okay, hope he targets someone else. Clear this. Okay, we cleared that fast enough. Oh, wait, we'll move back. Really? Oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot, oh shoot. Please don't die. Please give me a shield, Grace. I'm blinded. Switch back to Patia. And then switch back to Joker. Move out. Vita, where are you? How much shield left on her? Let's care about removing the white one. Get rid of the red one. Being targeted. No. Oh, no. Okay, I have to reset. Yeah, I messed up there. I got Vita to very low health. But yeah, hopefully this would be a little better.
I will be your extinction.
Let's try this again. Side. And as soon as he's done, transform. Switch to Joker and start attacking. Skill 3, snap, skill 1. Skill 2, skill 1. Don't touch skill 3 for a while. Roll for iframe, second my shield has recovered. Pull off. Nice, I can pull off that one little. Pulled off the little time left with our send for skill 2. Gonna move out. I'm gonna do that last. Gotta be careful, because Joker could snap back to the boss right away. Send, transform. There we go. Okay.
I'll show them my power. Come, take that. I've got this.
Nice. Nice.
I am dauntless. My muscles swell, unstoppable, invincible.
Nice. 10 attacks. Oops, I got greedy, I got greedy, I got greedy, I got greedy, I got greedy. Oh, okay, I lost my shield, but it's okay. I'm alive. I got greedy. Oh wow, okay. The axiom, stay at the top. As if it's the light axiom and you're not light. Oh, percent. Vito. Got her away, but she came back and left the satellite there. You touch the satellite, you keep losing health. Okay, wait a little bit. Okay. It's moving downwards. Now I just have to lure him together. Nope, move the other way. Okay, stay still, Mr. Kyan. Best friends. I'm basically hugging you right now. You should stay there while I bring my dagger up. And yet, right next to you while you're hugging me. Oh, we're best friends, Mr. Kyan. Okay, so it looks like this one doesn't have the suction, so right after this, most likely, it's gonna start walking around. Oh, never mind, it's the dogma. Outside. Does it have the suction? It doesn't have the suction. Which means he's never mind. Sometimes whenever I feel like he doesn't do the suction thing, it means that he's about to move out. Nice, I get this skill 2 just in time. Let's switch over for Sen. I want to get thrown. Takes so much damage if you get hit by that. Okay, bye Beast Wars. Thanks for dropping by. And good luck with your summons when the time comes.
I've got you. Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Okay, we have about 4 minutes left. We're about to enter phase 2. No, Berserk mode. Oh, Shadow Axiom. Starts throwing people here.
Take that. I've got you. It's showtime.
Wait for his arm to come down, and then shoot it. Wait, do it. Kidding. This way. Yeah, I think I'm doing better. Switch.
This is it. Take that.
Move out, move out, move out, move out, move out.
Take that. This is true violence.
What?
Take that.
Ooh, that was bad. That was bad timing.
Gotta pull ourselves together.
Try one more time. Sorry, Beast Warriors, I missed it. I don't mind fighting Cayenne 5 times. One expert.
We are Agito, the Iron Rulers of all.
Dragon
So
formation.
earlier I messed up because I switched to Vita and there was a and then he did the Cataclysm. I didn't have enough DPS to remove that.
Take that. I've got this. I've got this. Take that. Arsene.
The weak will be eliminated as they should be.
Take that. I've got this.
Harmony among species is most unnatural.
Arsene. Take that. Come on.
Pharaoh's Guard. Shadow Slash.
You are grist for the mill of my training.
Okay, Grace is not doing so well.
Take that. I've got you. It's showtime.
I walk the path of nature. Your path is perversion.
Take that. Come, Arsene. I've got this.
It's time to finish this.
Okay, cool. I have my life shield back.
Take that. Arsene. I've got this. Take that.
The weak will be eliminated as they should be.
Arsene.
Time for the dragon formation.
Okay, that was pretty good.
I am dauntless. My muscles swell, unstoppable,
I messed up. Had to move out of the circle.
Come on. I've got this. Take that. I've got you. Take that. Come on.
Behold the path of evolution.
Take that. Take that. Take that. It's showtime.
I got him.
Arsene. I've got this.
My muscles swell, unstoppable, invincible.
Now. Let's begin. Take that. I've got you. It's showtime.
My flesh remains unyielding.
Take that. Come on.
Now your flesh shall burst.
Yeah. Nice, okay.
Take that.
Nice, it went downwards. Go back. Lure him over. Okay, cool. I'm gonna lure him and make him stay in the corner.
Arsene. I've got this. Take that.
Okay, so red one stay in the zone.
I've got this. Let's begin.
Poker.
Take that. I've got this.
Behold the path of evolution.
It's showtime. Come, Arsene.
Behold the path of evolution.
think it's gonna do the Cataclysm. Yep. Yep, good thing I saved it. Do the throw. Do 3 swipes. 1, 2, 3. Almost in Berserk phase. Move outside the circle. Berserk mode. Wait for his hand to come down. There. Give a couple. Over to the side. No, he picked up the red orb. What? About this. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. That was close.
I've got this.
I think our little friend here is slowing down.
Just a little more.
Treasures on.
It's off balance. Go. Time for this sparrow to fly.
Until I can't transform yet. Over there, this.
I've got you. Let's begin.
Treasures on. Steamy slice.
My muscles swell, unstoppable, invincible.
There we go.
I'll show them my power. Show me come, Arsenic!
Shadow slash.
Take that.
Oh shoot, I got hit.
Arsenic!
Again?
These
Shoot.
wounds are nothing.
I've got this. Let's begin.
This is pretty tough.
I've got this.
Once Vita's still here, we still have a chance.
Steamy slice.
Behold the path of evolution.
Shield.
Oh yeah. This could be bad.
I've got this. Let's begin. Take that. I've got you.
Ready to get nice?
It's showtime.
Treasures on.
Oops. Okay.
Time for this. I'm still so far away from
No.
legendary status.
Let's begin.
Where did? Where's he? I can't see him. Did- Oh, okay. Alright, sorry, I have to call it a night. Yeah, this Baxter, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I was distracted. I was pretty focused in the fight. But yeah, definitely interesting because Bahamut is gonna be a dragon, and according to the let's see, I think in the was it Grand Blue? Grand Blue Bahamut. I think the Bahamut dragon is gonna be really cool. That's gonna be. I'm not sure if we'll ever get this dragon, but yeah, that's gonna be cool. Because Bahamut is gonna be the next like Ninrix dragon, so that's gonna be sweet. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. But yeah, more excited with Note's adult form with the dagger. But yeah, it's very exciting. Yeah, I think it's already 1 a.m. I have work tomorrow, so unfortunately I won't be able to complete Legend Kayak. Yeah, again, I stream. Yeah, who cares about Big Note? Yeah, Big Note is a waifu character, right? But yeah, Bahamut is definitely a very, very exciting character to have. So I'm going to. Anyways, I'm going to see if there's anybody to raid right now. Usually when I raid, there's Sky JLV doing his. Oh, Everite is still here. Let's see if I can raid Everite again. Because last time it says that I couldn't raid Everite. Nope. Cannot raid this channel. I guess Everite turned it off. Yeah, have any recommendations for anybody to raid? More than happy for any suggestions. Yeah, usually I raid someone called Sky JLV, but he is offline right now. And people rarely stay online at this time. Let me see if there's someone interesting. There is. Let's see if anybody's playing Dragalia a lot. This time, like me. Nope. Apparently, I am the only one at this. That's why it's hard to find someone I know to raid. Right. Yeah, apologies. I don't know who to raid right now. If you haven't raid yourself and continue streaming, you are funny. You are very funny. But yeah, yeah, I wanted to raid Everite, but for some reason I could no longer raid him anymore. Maybe he doesn't want my raid. It says, yeah, couldn't raid his channel anymore. But yeah, if there's no suggestions, I'll have to call it a night. And yeah, thank you so much, Simon, for the raid, and thank you everyone for joining me tonight. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully you guys find something interesting. If you want me to talk about anything from my previous games that I worked on, like Resident Evil or Pirates of the Caribbean, let me know. But I don't know. Those can always come back. Yeah, my goal is to, like, some people know I dual wield accounts, so I can actually play on 2 devices at the same time. But I'm getting closer and closer to be able to start writing some automation so that I can actually control 4 devices at the same time. That's my true goal, is have 4 devices that I use at the same time on stream. That's going to be my biggest project for now, is to run 4 devices on stream at the same time doing cheese runs. But anyways, probably I'll get a lot of haters for that. Like, what? This guy with 4 devices playing Dragalia lost by himself because he couldn't find anybody to play with? But anyways, thanks everyone for hanging out. Hope you guys have a good night, a good morning, good afternoon, depending where you guys are. Stay awesome, stay safe. See ya. Bye-bye.